Flat. Well, it's Cloud Kingdom. It's higher level play. I haven't seen a Protoss player so far.
Nope.
It's on a Terran Zerg game matchup. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
It's Super StarCraft Bros.
Platinum Thursday.
Another one for the marathon. Iron Sparks, this is us from the past telling you that we're casting this on Monday because we're trying to get everything done. I predict it's going to be a busy week at work.
I don't know how Live TV does this.
You know, they used to do like 9 video casts, and usually by the 5th video they're insane.
Yeah.
But you know, we are gonna finish up the week's videos so that we have them ready for you, so Iron Sparks can post them early.
Every morning.
Every morning, so you can, you know,
right after I eat my Pop-Tarts.
Procrastinate. Eat your Pop-Tarts. Procrastinate, you know, on your schoolwork or your work, or you just want to get your StarCraft fix.
So you shouldn't procrastinate because school's important.
Procrastination's a vital part of school.
School's important.
It helps you get.
School's important.
I was a deadline type student, so I needed to procrastinate. Alright, so Cloud Kingdom, love this map. We were actually talking about it. We didn't see this last week, so I'm glad we're seeing it this week. And Iron Sparks, who's playing?
Europeans.
I love Europeans.
In our bottom left corner we have TayVaNo, our red Zerg, and in our top right corner we have bashysback.
Alright.
Our blue Terran.
Bashysback.
We don't believe in Protoss this week.
Very talented back. Or maybe it's just Bashysback. Where do you think Bashy went? Backpacking across Europe. Or maybe he went to the States. Yeah. He went stateside. You know, jump the pond, as the British people say.
Alright, so we got a fairly quick pull. Maybe see him get that hatch once it's done, just as a precaution. Because you normally do see that bashysback coming from all races.
Yeah, I mean, having a good solid economy is definitely going to benefit you more, and especially at the higher level leagues, they do have the micro skills necessary to stop any type of cheese.
And speaking of a bashysback, we're probably going to see it coming from this Terran player.
Yeah, he threw down that supply depot, he saved up, and now there goes that command center. So
it'll be very risky since he knows his pool's here.
Yeah, he does, but I mean, he knows. I don't know. Maybe he's just confident enough in his macro skills that he'll be able to defend against any Zerglings.
Hope so.
Me too, because I'm always inclined to root for the Terran player. Overlord is making its way across Cloud Kingdom for TayVaNo, and it's going to be able to see what Bashysback is doing down at the main.
I like that he decided to build it here.
You know, a good call, like you were saying. He did see that spawning pool. Does provide a little bit of a wall in case the fastlings are out, but it looks like TayVaNo is going roaches.
Yeah, and it could have been kind of a bit of a tell because he did see that extractor very quickly. It was done prior to the spawning pool, so he was either going to be speedlings or roaches coming out.
Yeah, and you know, pulling back the command center, his mind, little voices in his head probably said, "Speedlings on the way. Let's wall off and get at least a barracks down first." Yeah,
and it gives him that wall, and as soon as he feels comfortable to establish that expansion, all he has to do is lift up, set down.
Yeah, and we do have 2 racks to accompany that command center. Good Overlord placement at the top part of Bashysback base. So if TayVaNo gets that inkling to do some scouting, he'll just send that Overlord in. Or perhaps, you know, maybe we'll see one of those rare Nidus worms.
Doubt it.
I know, but I do love me some Nidus worms.
Yeah, so we do have that orbital going, double gas going, so we'll probably see maybe him tech up, or maybe get some
early upgrades,
or maybe quite a number of Marauders.
And he is deciding to morph that second command center into an orbital command at that wall off,
which would be pretty good since he'll be able to drop double mules on these mineral lines. He can even supplement it as more SCVs coming onto the minerals. That's something you might see from a macro house from the Zerg standpoint. But it can work out.
Yeah, kind of having that macro orbital is a good call until he feels comfortable enough to move out. He does have a couple Marines on the field.
You know, the only way that really doesn't work is if you're Protoss, because you can't.
You could throw down a Nexus to get extra chrono.
You just don't really see
but
it.
I don't really know how this works. You might see maybe
I've never seen it
a Nexus placement a little differently with that mothership core being added in. You know how you see planetary fortresses.
And here are these roaches. There's just nothing to combat them.
No, that bunker.
Literally,
there's a bunker down at the ram, but these roaches might win the game for TayVaNo.
Which I don't think it will.
Fine.
But it'll
be
be
like
close.
that. Let's see. bashysback is falling back into his wall. These Marines will be like, you hold the line for us for a little bit. Ooh, a little bit.
Trying to get a repair? No.
Oh, I thought he was gonna maybe get a surround on these roaches, do some extra damage.
Wait, you did take out 2 of those roaches though.
Oh, these roaches are going to be able to kind of just file into the base.
I wonder how he's gonna.
I don't know if I mean he could lift off and move, but I
have
don't.
a Marauder coming out, which will be pretty beneficial. He's pulling the workers to be able to get.
Pulls the workers, but there is a little bit of a bottle right there. Oh no! That mule got in the way of any type of attacking for the SCVs. Marauder's out, but I don't know if you can micro a Marauder that well. I think your name has to be Tasia.
Well, they are just part of the
Unless
they
the
just get the surround by the SCVs. We're focusing that tech lab. Free hit.
Excellent. Yes, TayVaNo did forget about his roaches and was just targeting the structure. And bashysback comes back and
with a bashing.
The Bashy comes back with a bashing and defends his backup. I don't know. The puns weren't flowing. Interesting. TayVaNo definitely he macroed back at home. He didn't overcommit with these roaches, and he's creeping me out with the arm across the shoulders. And Bashy he survived. That's a little crap for that.
Yeah, he'll probably try to go establish that, unless he feels that more pressure is going to come. However, I would assume it's not, because there weren't a constant flow of roaches coming in. It was just that, nothing more.
Nothing less. That was all she wrote. So life is but a stage with mere players. Sorry.
So we might.
I thought we were quoting things.
I don't quote. I don't quote things on purpose. So we do see that moving down. We got a factory, got another barracks. But I think right now the Zerg player might be ahead. Is ahead quite substantially on the harvesters. However, that'll be made up whenever the
mules do start dropping down. It'll be interesting to see if bashysback goes into a 3M style play. I think the 3M with good micro can nullify a mass roach push, but it looks like TayVaNo is making a lot of lings right now.
Well, he has that Baneling nest coming.
Oh yes, that actually. TayVaNo, impressive.
You know what goes along with those Banelings?
Mutas?
Infestors.
Good call. He's got the anti-marine makeup going right now.
You know, I say this every game we see it, but maybe we'll actually see it sometime with the fungal and the banelings.
Yeah, the trap the fungal rolling with the banelings.
We never see it.
You know, compared to Gold Wednesday, we actually have some creep spread coming out for TayVaNo, which I'm really happy to see.
And we do have a third going down.
And
he knows there's not going to be any pressure because of how much damage he did.
No, and
so it's pretty safe to take it.
It's a really, it's almost an early third because we're only sitting at about the 11-minute mark.
Which is pretty standard with
and
timing you see for the pros.
TayVaNo, he may not have been able to finish the game with that early roach push, that early roach timing, but
it slowed him down.
You know, it stopped that expansion, it slowed down mining, he got rid of a couple add-ons on the buildings. So, you know, good call. You know, he could have won that game if he was paying attention. He could have won this already.
Maybe not won it, but even crippled him even further.
Well, I mean, if he had targeted those Marauders the moment they came out and knocked out those 2 Marauders, I mean, he could have...
I think the SCVs might have been doing enough damage.
True, I mean, but he did kind of, you know, channel them down into that bottleneck. So, you know, the game could have been a little different if it was played at maybe the Diamond or Master level play. But, ooh, Baneling's getting picked up by bashysback scan.
And we do a burrow on the way as well, passing glance, which is just going to work perfectly for those investors.
Yep, and Marauder production has continued, and we do have medbacks on the way, so I kind of like this from a Marauder Hellion.
This is a very interesting kind of army.
Yeah. Ooh, knocks out that creep tumor. Baneling sitting at the top of this ramp.
Don't go up.
No, and if you do, send the Marauders up first, because they're going to soak up a lot of that damage. That Queen's like, I'll take the lead. I'll be the avant-garde.
But we have these infestors right here.
We do, and they do have pathogen glands. They come out with more energy. Oh, the Queen! I think did someone transfuse that Queen? Oh, that Marauder's gonna act like a bomb and block that doorway.
And there we go. That fungal Baneling combination is just devastating.
These Marauders are like, "Hey guys, what's up? Oh no!" What? This Allen's in early or so
All
early?
ins.
Huh?
All ins. Not Allen's.
Well, you know, he had a little bit of time to come back from that.
It wasn't really an all in because he didn't all in.
No.
Which is true.
Yeah, that is true. I mean,
low damage.
that's the whole point. If you don't overcommit, and we got a yep and a smiley face, TayVaNo's like, you see my strategy. And I guess I kind of expected bashysback to quit after that, but
You know,
he's not quitting, which I give him some kudos.
I mean, he's staying pretty good on his meals.
Yeah, I mean, he's sitting. You know, they're both hovering on quite a few minerals right now.
He used that as a scan. I was wondering where the meal was.
Just a ridiculous race. You know, it's how you play the race. Every race has their pro and con.
That's not how you spell it, right?
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Maybe he's writing in another language. But no, in English, that's not how you
Okay.
Fully saturated third for TayVaNo. It's too small. You know,
not gonna do it.
No, I mean, he has banelings on the field. There's a bunch of lings, and there's infestors. So these Hellions are going to be null and void. They don't have blue flame. I don't know. It's just maybe if he did some drops, I don't know. He might be able to take out the third. So sad how little damage the flamethrowers do. Alright, here are the lings. There are no banelings on the field for TayVaNo.
Well, the problem is it takes everything now.
Yeah, TayVaNo's trapped in there. Lings are able to get it to the ground. There are a couple roaches on the ground.
If the link is not even a full round, but close them not enough, or the roaches just come from behind and spit them.
Yeah, and I mean, after
That
that,
hatchery almost did go down, though.
so far ahead after 2 roach.
2 roach?
What are you talking about? So bashysback is still just kind of whining throughout this game. I'm kind of taking away kudos from him because he stayed in it, but it does look like bashysback is kind of out of this game. We're at 66 lings for TayVaNo.
Only unfortunate losing those over the medvacs.
Yeah, you have to keep the medvacs alive. They're going to be the backbone of your bio army.
And with 2 spires on the way.
You know, he really needs to get he needs to get tanks on the field. He needs to get Marines on the field if he has any hope of doing the DPS necessary to break this Zerg army.
This guy doesn't like the roaches and stuff. He's gonna hate the Brood Lords even more.
Oh, absolutely.
We do have 2 spires on the way. I can only assume there's gonna be a greater spire because there is a hive.
Yeah, 2 spires on the way. Double pumping those air upgrades. He already has +2 going for his ground melee units.
So we're either gonna see
So TayVaNo's taking this
Lords.
nice and slow. He's gonna get the GG Lords out on the field.
He's just having fun right now.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that he has bashysback contained. He knows that bashysback is. He knows that our blue Terran player's mind is frazzled. He knows that he's.
And he knows he's not taking.
Oh, that's mean. He's got the Overlord pooping onto the spot and a burrowed Zergling.
I hate to be that Zergling.
Well, you can't die.
But you're being pooped on.
Well, I mean, it's like raining nutrients.
Ew.
It's like pooping out.
It'd be like sitting under someone with diarrhea.
No, the creep is beneficial to them, so it's like someone pooping out pudding. Delicious chocolate pudding that shimmers in the light.
Alright, so that crackling's on the way. Do you think we'll see the Greater Spire, or do you think we'll see the Ultra Den? Greater Spire.
As the creep grabs the spire and pulls it down. He
this
decided.
is gonna die.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna die. Well, what I was trying to say is he's gonna deny that base, but screw it. Here comes the infested Terran to take out this command.
You know, I don't think we're gonna live. We're gonna live long.
We're gonna die. We're not gonna see the Brood Lord. Just leave bashysback.
Final push.
Yeah, what's up? I'm gonna lose. Suicide Nuke Zerg.
That's what that says?
I don't know, I was trying to read it phonetically. And a rage quit from bashysback. Excellent play from TayVaNo. 5 kudos for you, sir. bashysback, you need to go back to basics and learn your game. So hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We'd love to know how you thought TayVaNo and bashysback did. Do you feel that the early timing pushes from Zerg are just a little too powerful? Leave a comment down below, and of course, we'd love to cast your replays, so send it into SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. Are you okay, Iron Sparks?
I don't even know how to pronounce that. Is that even a word?
I have no idea. I assume it's suicide. So, good luck, have fun. We're going to see you on Friday. Hopefully you're having a great week.
GG.
GG.